Well, new measures to curb the number of coronavirus infections in Thailand have been introduced. These include closing down schools as well as bars and entertainment venues for 2 weeks in Bangkok and nearby provinces. The Songkran New Year holiday will also be postponed. Thailand has reported 35 new cases, including a cluster at a crowded boxing match in Bangkok. May Wong joins us live now for more. May, how is the government enforcing all of this?
Well, you just missed them, actually. The point is the police officers were here just a short while ago. They were actually going down the street. This is Khao San Road. This is a famous street here in Bangkok because there are a lot of pubs lined up along this particular area. And a lot of people would come here just to have a couple of drinks, just to enjoy the sunset as well. And over here, as you can see, well, you're asking me exactly why is this bar perhaps still open. Well, you must also remember that in Thailand they have said that restaurants are allowed to be open, but bars, pubs in particular, are not supposed to be open. Earlier when the police came around, they actually gave a leaflet out to the operators of such a place to tell them and remind them that the law is going to be enforced, and so they're asking them to please bear in mind on the needs for them to close down and to do so as soon as possible. Now also earlier the police came around to check on the kind of measures that they have in place. For example, hand sanitizers that are in place, because these are supposedly going to help to prevent the spread of COVID-19. So earlier you have the police officers going around and talking to the various owners and operators of this particular area just to see, first of all, whether or not they are maintaining hygiene, whether or not they are practicing all these hygiene requirements, but then on the other hand also to check if you are a bar and you're not a restaurant, you have to shut immediately.
May, I can see it's quite empty there when it's usually very crowded. Give us a sense of what is the mood there like? Are businesses feeling the pinch? What are they telling you?
Indeed, you have a lot of businesses here that are pretty much complaining about it, but they're also pretty much resigned to the fact that they are not going to be able to kind of see the business that they've enjoyed pre-COVID-19 day. So a lot of the businesses here are also worried about how long this is going to take place. In fact, I spoke to the Khao San Business Association and he told me that with the 14-day law closure, well, a lot of the businesses have lost about 90% of the business. So you can just imagine the impact, not just for this period of time, but for a long period of time. And how are these businesses eventually going to pick themselves back up again? Also, you see, if you look at all these places, some of the shops are even closed. I just wanted to show you that some of the shops are closed. The bars, for example, they have actually gone ahead to close themselves for the next 14 days. But you never know whether or not they're going to be able to reopen again after that. Aside from bars and pubs that are ordered to be closed, spas, massage parlors are also asked to be closed. And I earlier spoke with one of the spa owners in the central part of Bangkok, and she actually told me that things are really hard, particularly for the 30 employees, the massage therapists, that they will have to let go for the 14 days.
ก็ตกใจเหมือนกันนะคะจริงๆแล้วน่าจะบอกล่วงหน้าสักอาทิตย์หนึ่งก่อนนะคะเราจะได้เตรียมพร้อมเตรียมการว่าถ้าหยุดไปแล้วเนี่ยเด็กจะทำยังไงมีงานอะไรให้เด็กทำไหมอะไรเงี้ยค่อนข้างคือทำอะไรไม่ถูกละค่ะตั้งตัวไม่ได้แค่วันเดียวเองนะคะวางแผนไม่ถูกจริงๆค่ะ
Well, the restaurants are going to stay open and try to get as many business as possible and get as many customers as possible, because this could possibly be the last time they're actually going to bring in a little bit of a profit.
All right, thanks, May, for that update. May Wong speaking to us from Bangkok.